Welcome to Campos Family Vineyards. This property sits on 44 gorgeous acres, and it's the largest event center in our whole county. Today, I'm excited to share with you everything this property has to offer and introduce you to the small business owners that bring our community together. I'm your host, Tracy Nelson, and this is American Dream TV. Thank you so much, Rick, for joining me and sharing your amazing property with us. I wanted to get into why you chose this particular location on the outskirts of Brentwood.
Well, we've been here since 1985, and so we've been a big part of the community. This property is just like a jewel in the middle of nowhere, right? And we were always attracted to it, and I got a calling, and the Lord brought us out here, and it's all about really sharing this with our community.
Can you tell us how the farming's going?
Sure. Well, farming is so important part of winemaking. Without good fruit, you're not going to have good wine.
Right.
And so when we first bought the vineyard, I didn't know anything about farming. And so I hired Tom Bloomfield, who's been farming this area for 45 years. And him and his son taught me how to farm. And after the first year, I took the training wheels off. And so we just pour a lot of love into these wines, from the soil into these are called the cordons, and the branches. And you can see right here, it's kind of a cool example of what we've done here, is we've exposed the fruit. So we take off the leaves to expose the fruit to the nice morning sun from the north. And on the south side of the vineyard, we leave the leaves on to protect the fruit.
Oh, okay.
And so what the sun does is it brings in sugars into the fruit. Here in a few weeks, these are going to start turning purple, and that's called veraison.
Besides the amazing wines that you have here, what else do you do here on the property? I know you give back to the community quite a bit.
Yeah, so we do a ton of events.
Okay.
We do concerts, we do Wine Down Fridays, we do weddings, we do quinceañeras, anniversaries, all kinds of cool stuff. We also recently just planted 5 acres of olives for all our olive oil.
Oh, that's amazing. And you also have kickball here too, I heard.
Kickball is it's a co-ed.
Field of Dreams baseball field.
Yeah, we have a co-ed 16-team play on Monday nights, and we have food trucks come out, and we have drink to serve, so it's just really fun.
I know, it's a great time. It really brings everybody in together.
Yeah.
So now let's go into the tasting room and do the fun part.
Well, yeah, taste the wine.
All right, sounds good. Michelle Campos, the other owner of Campos Family Vineyards. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so glad you stopped in today.
Oh, I really appreciate it. I am so excited to have you tell us about all of your wine labels as one of the amazing ways that you guys give back here to the community.
You know, it started out with this beautiful wine called Gigi's Blend. This is our granddaughter's wine. She's now 16. She has autism, but when she was 11, she said, Nana, if I create a label and you create wine, can we give back to the Temple Grandin Autism Foundation? And I said, let's try it. This is called Lou, in honor of Lou Gehrig. We felt a burden. Let's do something to raise money for ALS. We have very good friends whose mother has dementia. So we call this Forget Me Not. You can see the label. They call it the longest goodbye or the longest sunset.
And what do you have here?
And then I'm gonna present to you our newest grandbaby. So we have grandchildren that each have a wine. This is our newest one. His name is Judah. He is 8 months old. And in fact, I poured us a little glass. I would love for you to taste it.
Thank you so much for joining me and explaining how you give back to our community. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you so much for joining me at Campos Family Vineyards. I'm Tracy Nelson, and I'll see you next time on American Dream TV.